Oh my god, it's December 2022 and I just can't believe that the whole year has gone by. And I'm so excited and awaiting the next year. In December, I every year do an Instagram post on how my year was. So this time I thought maybe I should do a video on YouTube regarding my journey of 2022 and the things that have happened and what I've learned. So I cannot wait to share it with you all. So without further ado, let's begin. So if you are a regular viewer of this channel, then by now you know that I keep experimenting. I keep trying out new things, whether it be habits, routines, food not so much, but everything else apart from food, because when it comes to food I like to stick to certain delicacies and certain dishes. So one thing that I'm proud of this year was I did a sugar fast. I have posted a detailed video about this in the past, so you can check my wellness playlist. And this playlist also I created recently. So whatever experiments with respect to the physical self, okay, that will go into the wellness section. Physical self as well as emotional, whatever things, new things that I try. I am really proud because I have been a sugar addict in the past. There was not one day that I could go without sugar, okay, something or the other, or I would try to stop by some mithai ka shop or something like that. This is the second month that I'm going sugar free. It feels really good. One lesson from that is that whenever we have sugar cravings, you have to stop it completely for the cravings to go away. Some people try to do it gradually. It doesn't work. It has never worked with me. So if you are trying to leave sugar specifically, go all out and stop it completely. Second thing I realized is that we all need accountability, and many of the times we confuse introversion with lack of need for people, and that is not true. If you are having trouble with sticking to a particular goal or something, get another partner or another group and your consistency will improve dramatically. And this I've learned with all my personal experiences. Like for example, workouts, I've always been working out, but the moment I joined an online group, my consistency became next to 100%, okay, if not 100%, then 99.9%. I lost weight. If you are a regular viewer, then by now you must have known, if your observation is good, whatever target weight that I had set, that by December so and so date I would achieve, and I got to that target weight thanks to my sugar fast. If you are struggling with weight issues, okay, I didn't have weight issues as such, just lost it because for aesthetic reasons and to improve my stamina. If you are struggling with weight issues, you are doing everything, nothing is working, then I'll suggest two things, okay, and I can give you in writing that it will work. One is sugar fast. Leave sugar completely for 1 month. You don't do it for entire life. You leave it for 1 month. You will understand how your body responds to it and what the kind of inflammation that it gives rise to. And second, intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is nothing but setting a window for your day. So these many hours you will be eating and these many hours you won't be eating. The popular one is 16 to 8. 16 hours you fast and 8 hours you eat whatever you want to eat. I didn't follow that. I followed 12 hours fasting window, but it was quite strict, okay. It was 12-hour window consistently for a longer duration of time. You might want to try it out. It will work. I'm telling you, it will work. As far as this channel is concerned, we hit 500 subscribers and I'm so grateful for that. My deepest gratitude to all of you for subscribing to my channel and listening to me week after week without getting bored, giving your suggestions, compliments, comments, and I truly cherish the experience. The first year when I started, it took me around 1 year of posting consistently for a week, for a year, every week one video, and we hit 100 subscribers. Then I increased the frequency. It's not just number, it is the joy of creating. Creation is something that has always excited me, and whether it is art or anything. I'm a science student, and people used to wonder why I have not taken arts. So you don't have to take arts to like arts. Art is something that everyone should enjoy and take refuge in, not only in your sad moments but also in your happy moments. So if you are a long time subscriber, then I want you to comment down below how you have found the journey of this channel, and what are your thoughts. I would love to know. As far as my PhD is concerned, I have finally started getting results. There were a lot of blocks. I don't know how to put it in proper words, but there were several things that were stopping me, and there were things that were affecting me mentally. I can say that a lot I have worked on. Also, I have got the support of others, so that is also one thing. I don't want to speak too much because I feel like if I speak too much, then I will jinx my own PhD. Less said, the better. Hopefully, I'll give a better update in next year. Fingers crossed. Also, my PhD has given me more insight into who I am as a person and what kind of people I would want to or not want to work in future. Whenever something happens, we feel it's our fault. We are not the norm. We don't belong to this place. But at the end of the day, you have to see how you are going to thrive in situations and how you are going to live forward. As far as my mental health is concerned, it's in pretty good shape, and I tried breath work this year. I've been more of a meditation and workout kind of girl rather than a breath work and yoga. But this year, yoga changed so many things for me, and specifically with respect to anxiety. If you are having anxiety, then I suggest whatever you are doing, add 5 minutes of breath work before sleeping, or you can do it in the morning also, and it will significantly change the level of your stress control and the way you manage things. Then I tried something called as mirror work, and affirmations I used to try earlier, but mirror work I had never done. These are some of the things that have really helped me in maintaining my mental balance. With respect to relationships, I think I have learned my lessons. Certain people have a tendency because of whatever trauma or whatever situation it is, but every time it is not possible to understand their problems or their viewpoint. So keeping certain people in that respective zone, not giving them too much access to what we are doing helps. We always go by what the societal norms are or what we are expected to do. Certain things we should do for ourselves. If someone is not understanding, or every time you have to give an explanation to that person, then might as well emotionally cut that person off. You cannot always go around entertaining such people who are toxic and have narcissistic tendencies. That is one thing that I have done and I will continue to do in future. To do few things for yourself rather than for people who expect you to be a certain way, to behave a certain way. Try to stop giving explanations to people who have made their agenda to misunderstand you. Also, I feel there is a lot of pressure on us to expect people to behave a certain way, or to expect respect, or to expect something. This year, if not 100%, at least to some extent, I have let go of these expectations of certain people in my professional as well as my personal space, to let go of that pressure that I used to put on myself of expectations. As far as the lessons for this particular year is concerned, I feel I took too much on my plate. I was doing YouTube, Instagram, full-time PhD. Then there was something else also that I was working on, and it just merged everything together, and it gave me a major headache at the start of the year. I reduced it completely. So if you are getting overwhelmed or anything, make sure that you remove few things from your plate and see how things go. Whenever there is any kind of event, we tend to catastrophize it because we feel that a negative situation may occur, but that is just your anxiety speaking. So things can go in both directions, right? We are taught to be nice to others, to speak well to others, but our internal chatter is such that we are not nice to ourselves. If you check the self-talk which is going on in your head, and if you had to fall in love with such a person, you would immediately break up, because nobody would say such things to yourself. Critical nature that we have. In my PhD also, there are few people who whatever you do, there is only one negative response. It took me a long time to understand that these are the same people who are so critical to themselves that they have nothing else, that they have nothing better to say to others. It took me a quite while to understand this and to accept these facts. Maybe I had understood it, but I had not accepted it. Waiting for perfect conditions, waiting for that perfect time may never occur. I used to wait for perfect conditions to start my experiment, the perfect day, Monday, to start something new. But every day is a new day. Finances are very important. I knew it was important, but when I messed it completely, that time I realized how far it was important. Budgeting and saving, especially if you are a research student, then you know your budget and the kind of situation you are in, so might as well start taking care of that. And this is the greatest realization of this year. Maintaining silence with someone is not the same as setting boundaries. So if you are into the self-help genre of books, or if you are into mental health, one thing that repeatedly comes up is having a set of boundaries. I used to always feel that maintaining silence with that person, or not speaking at all, was equivalent to setting boundaries, but of late I have realized that may not be the case. Scrolling social media in the morning, this everyone knows we should not do it, but even till afternoon, having a slot in the evening for scrolling social media if you have to, that has really helped me with my mental health, with several of the things that are occurring in day-to-day life. I feel I'm much more efficient when I don't look at YouTube in the first half. More so if I do it only within that particular time period. These were some of the things that I've been working on this year, and I'm sure the next year would get much more joy and happiness. Past 2 years have been quite grueling to most of us. I'm no exception. I had major anxiety attacks in these 2 years. I hope the next year would usher a new faith and a new beginning. So I wish you a very happy and prosperous year. I hope you take the leaps into your career with respect to your health to new level, and I know you are going to do that. Till the next time, bye.